I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
What's up, chat? Welcome back to Positively Honest Podcast, where we keep it absolutely positively honest. So, today we're going to start, we're just going to do a little bit of recap. We ain't going to do that much because you guys already know not much happened since Wednesday when Arsenal got their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? When Arsenal, man, got trashed. Hold on. What y'all mean? My video ain't lagging. Fuck you mean? Yeah, my sound. What about now? You guys can hear me well? All right, bet. But let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a little recap, like what really happened. As you guys can see, I was really surprised that Brighton, you know what I'm saying, like really trying or are actually fighting so hard. I mean, not so hard, but lately they've been on fire. You know what I'm saying? Brighton, man, lately they be on fire. And today, they scored like, what, 6-6, chat? 2 against Wolves, chat. Like, that doesn't happen often.
Nope.
That shit was shocking to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though Brighton is no choke, I wasn't expecting, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna fucking do Wolves like that, man. But let's see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, they start scoring around 6 minutes into the game. 13 minutes again. 26. It was like one-sided. They scored like 4 goals. Of course, that's well back. They scored like 4 goals on the first half. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they added 2 more on the second half. But, damn. Brighton, man, it's just like they're doing a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? Some of these bigger clubs are actually jealous. They really wish that they could perform like Brighton. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name some names, but you know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. But it's just like but that, you know what I'm saying? Like Brighton, man, they're doing way better than Chelsea this season. Ironically. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. They're doing way better than Chelsea is this season. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. Check right here, as you guys can see right here, number 8, that's Brighton. They got 52, just 1 point behind Liverpool, who got 53. And where's Chelsea? Last time I seen, they're on 12th spot. And they have like what? 39, 2 points ahead of what? Wolves, who got their ass beat today. You feel me? So, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no choke, man. They did a pretty good job. But, but let's talk about the bigger games that are coming up tomorrow. As you guys can see, let me zoom in. That's too much. All right, cool. As you guys can see right here, Fulham and Manchester City are going to be playing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that's going to give Manchester City an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, take the lead. Because right now, as you guys can see, let me see. Right here, Arsenal got what? 75. And Manchester City got what? 73. There's 2 points that are the differences, okay? And as you guys can see right here, Arsenal played so far 33 matches. Guess how much Manchester City played? Only freaking 31. They got 2 games in hand. 2 games, 2 extra games, which means if they win those 2 games, they take the lead for sure. You know what I'm saying? With freaking 4 points. You know what I'm saying? They can win the Premier League with 4 points. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the freaking season. And if you don't believe me, just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and play some of those old videos that I recorded on my YouTube channel. Okay? Because, you know, I don't just talk, man. I back it up. You know what I'm saying? I back it up with a proof. So I've been predicting this shit. I've been telling y'all, man, Arsenal are not gonna win the Premier League, but they actually did a pretty good job for, you know what I'm saying, so far. Like, they actually did better than what I thought they would do. You know what I'm saying? Number one, they qualify for the Champions League. First time in 7 years. That's a win to me. First time in 7 years. That's a fucking win. You know what I mean? And they might not win the Premier League, but finishing second spot. You know what I'm saying? And only second to Manchester City. That's a milestone, I would say. So, you know what I'm saying? That's some positive take from Arsenal's side. But I'm not gonna go as far as, you know, saying that, oh, Arsenal is gonna fucking win the Premier League. Nah, I'll be capping.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be definitely capping. And
Stop the cap.
I'm not one of those. You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So I just keep it real, man. If you don't like what I gotta say, man, that's up to you, man, because I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
But as you guys can see, man, it's really heating up. It's only, I think, 5 games left. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? Is your team in a good place? You know what I'm saying? Is your team going to finish somewhere top 4, chat? Is your team left out this season? You know what I'm saying? Where's your team at? Let me know in the chat. Like, where's your team at? What do you think is your team going to finish this season? Because some of y'all, man, y'all was just talking shit. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what fans for, you know. But some of y'all be taking this shit a little bit too extreme. You know what I'm saying? Acting like the club actually pays you to fucking represent. Like,
Nope.
that's not what happens, chat. Y'all need to chill. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to chill. Don't take this shit too fucking serious. Don't get your blood pressure up. All right? Chill out. But and that's, like, I'm just saying, man, like, I know so much the United fans are like a little bit they're just too much, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They think they're gonna fucking win the Premier League. It's just like, isn't that funny, bro? Isn't that funny, bro? They used to blame Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, they got nobody to blame, right? They just like, oh my God, they're just so
Stupid.
Let me just rephrase. Some of Manchester United fans, you guys are just
Stupid.
But the rest there, you guys are cool. You know what I'm saying? You guys are cool, man. But let's talk about another match that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Another match that is coming up, and that's Liverpool and Spurs. You know what I'm saying? And both clubs this season, they're in my eyes, they're trash. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm just gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sugarcoat. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, Spurs deserved, and I thought actually Spurs was gonna do better, but hey, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I really thought that Spurs had a better chance finish somewhere top 4. You know what I'm saying? I thought Spurs had a better chance, you know what I'm saying, finish somewhere top 4. And I still believe so. But, you know, the odds don't look, you know what I'm saying, the odds might say, again, the odds might go against me, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Because when you look at this shit, when you look at the Premier League table right here, and Spurs on 5th spot with 54 points. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 points behind Manchester United, who are number 4 spot. And they got 6 points. You know what I'm saying? And they got 2 games. Manchester United got 2 games left for them to play. All right? And Newcastle, who are on 3rd spot, got 62. You know what I'm saying? Which means that's 8 points. And you know what I'm saying? Newcastle, they're not going to just lose like that. They've been on fire this season. And I believe that they're going to stay somewhere top 4. I ain't going to lie. Like, Newcastle, this season, they are like relentless. Even though, you know what I'm saying, they lost a couple games, but so do the rest of of the Premier League clubs. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, man. Let's see how things go. But I believe that, you know what I'm saying, Spurs, you know, I hope so, but hope's not a strategy. Hope's not, you know what I'm saying? We can all hope. But that might not happen. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it real, man. That, like, we'll see how that goes, chat. But what do you think? Do you think Spurs will be able to finish somewhere top 4, chat? Maybe so, maybe not. Let me know what you think. And what do you think even Manchester United? Do you think Manchester United will be, you know what I'm saying, staying somewhere top 4 or not? What about can we stretch it? You know what I'm saying? Can we use our imaginations a little bit? Yeah. Can we use our imaginations? What do you think about Liverpool? Do you think Liverpool can finish somewhere top 4? I get it. I get it. You guys want to laugh again? All right. Do you think Chelsea can finish somewhere? Let me not even finish. Yeah.
Stupid.
I apologize. You know, so sometimes I get carried away. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the show, though. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Chelsea, man, RIP, man. RIP Chelsea, man. Because this season, I don't know where the fuck they at. Maybe sometime, maybe next season, maybe, you know what I'm saying, next couple of years, if they, you know what I'm saying, because when you look at Chelsea, man, they keep buying a lot of players. And, you know what I'm saying, like, those players that they spend so many millions on are not, like, they haven't got together, they haven't get used to each other yet. And it's going to take a little bit, you know what I'm saying, it's going to take time to get used to each other, to, you know what I'm saying, play with each other and, you know what I'm saying, build that chemistry. So Chelsea might become, you know what I'm saying, one of the top teams maybe next 2 years. But for now, they're trash. We can say that. It's safe to say they're trash right now. And, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? One game that they can actually, if they win, you know what I'm saying, like this game that they playing against Arsenal is the important game. If Chelsea all of a sudden comes back and actually, you know what I'm saying, challenges Arsenal and ruins you know what I'm saying, Arsenal's hope for winning the Premier League, then that will be, you know what I'm saying, then we'll look at Chelsea in a different eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of fans, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fans, especially Manchester City fans, Liverpool fans. I mean, not Liverpool fans, but mainly Manchester City fans are gonna be supporting or are gonna be with Chelsea. And you know why? Obviously, it's clear. They want to win the title, and they want Arsenal to be synced. And will that happen? I don't know. Is that likely? No, I don't think so. Because Arsenal can easily beat Chelsea. But you never know, man. This is the Premier League, number 1, and this is football, man. You know, everything can happen. They say everything can happen in soccer. But really, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's just two days from now. And that's probably, you know, it's coming up. Stay tuned. Hopefully you guys see what I'm talking about. You know, but one thing that I know for sure is that game definitely will be a crazy game. That game will definitely be an exciting game. You know what I'm saying? And it should be a close game because Chelsea, like, right now, I don't know if Chelsea actually gave up. Like, they're on 12th spot. Like, they just keep sinking. They don't give a fuck at this point. I don't know why Chelsea are gonna, like, they have nothing to play for. But I know Arsenal got something to play for, and that's gonna be an exciting freaking game. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all guys wanted to talk about how Alexander-Arnold, you know what I'm saying, a new position. He's thriving on his new position, but I don't think so. Alexander-Arnold will always be the same Alexander-Arnold. I don't care which position he goes to. I don't care if Liverpool puts him in a different spots. You know, it's not like something's gonna change all of a sudden. Nah. Shit don't just change all of a sudden, man. And by the way, Crystal Palace and West Ham United, that game was so fucking close. Look at this, chat. 4-3. This game was so close, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This was a close game. 4-3. It ended at 4-3. Damn. So I'm really surprised. West Ham, they're having a great season, man. You know what I'm saying? West Ham United, they ain't really. West Ham United, man, they ain't really playing this season, chat. You know what I'm saying? Give it up. Give it up for Sal, man. This guy is phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. David Moyes, man, when is he gonna retire, man? You know what I'm saying? At this point, man. When are these managers are gonna fucking retire? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, chat. But, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned on that. But one thing that, let's actually... What else did I wanted? What else I wanted to talk about? Maybe I'm forgetting one more thing. Maybe I'm forgetting one thing, man. But I can't really remember right now. But what's your prediction, chat? Like, what's your prediction on these matches tomorrow? What y'all think? Will Fulham have a chance? Or, you know what I'm saying? Can they even do anything against Manchester City?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Can they even do anything against, you know what I'm saying, this big this fucking big club? Can they even do anything? Can they even scratch the surface? Can they even do shit against the Giants? No.
Nope.
I don't think so. So, we'll see, man. I think Manchester City is going to win this game. Obviously, they're you know what I'm saying, they got more chance or more, they got more chance of winning this game. They got more winning percentage of this match. So we'll see, because obviously Fulham, they are on 10th spot. So they're not that bad, but compared to Manchester City, they are fucking bad. Okay? So we'll see, We'll see, man. If they can even do anything, we'll see, man. We'll see. But if Manchester City wins tomorrow, chat, they will definitely take the lead of the Premier League table right here. Because Arsenal are leading with 2 points. And Arsenal don't play until when? Arsenal don't play until when? Until when? Thursday, May 2nd. Arsenal don't play until Thursday, May 2nd. So, if tomorrow City wins, they're gonna fucking take, you know what I'm saying, take the lead. And that's gonna build a little pressure on Arsenal. And if Arsenal draw the game with Chelsea, it's over. Or if they even lose this game, it's over, chat. Because, like I told you guys before, right here, they got, Manchester City got 2 games in hand. Because they played 31 games. And Arsenal played 33. Which gives them 2 games in hand. And that's 6 points right there. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 points right there. And, if, you know what I'm saying? So, it's really heating up. And, you know what I'm saying? What I predicted is becoming the truth. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys were like, oh, well, that might not be, you know what I'm saying, feasible. What you're saying is this. Nah, man. I've been telling y'all the truth. So, hopefully, you guys can give me some credit. You know what I'm saying? When Manchester City wins this motherfucking Premier League again, you better, if you haven't subscribed yet, you better fucking subscribe, man. And you better apologize to me. No, I'm just playing, man. I'm doing the most. All right, man. But let's see what these guys talking about, because Arsenal, they talking about Arsenal and Chelsea. So, you guys want to hear a little bit?
Points in 5 straight games, Nick Mandola, because it's an almighty wobble at exactly the wrong time of the season. Is it a bit of inexperience? Is it the pressure? Whatever you want to call it, there's been a lot of individual mistakes and just a bit of a lack of belief has snuck into Arsenal at the worst possible time of the season. We saw them mauled 4-1 at Man City last time out. What kind of reaction are we going to get from this young gunner side?
I don't know. I really don't know. And a lot of that comes down to the opposition, which we'll get to in a minute, who is also terribly down and terribly unpredictable. I think in the case of Arsenal, it's still right to expect a win. I think it's right to expect that they will be pushing Man City as far as they can go. There's still a game against Newcastle to come. There aren't reasons for them to drop their shoulders quite yet, drop their heads quite yet. So I do expect Arsenal to show up. I think there are good leaders in that room. I also think Mikel Arteta has been struggling a little bit in terms of something I've said to you a bunch of times. And since I haven't said it on video, it probably seems like I'm saying this with hindsight being 2020. But this team has been crying out for a Jorginho type to start the game. And yet it is, well, we'll throw in Xhaka, we'll throw in Partey. And it's been a lot of emotion and
I disagree with that, but let's go ahead and keep listening to him.
let's turn complimentary. That's the opposite of Jorginho. And I think they could have settled themselves a lot early just by turning to a guy who's done the darn thing before.
Yeah, no, I thought exactly the same thing at the Etihad. Sat there, and as good as Partey and Xhaka have been this season, just needed some extra nous and control and calm in these recent games, and he's right there. I mean, it's not like they don't have options. They have Trossard, they have obviously Reece Nelson.
This guy sound like they are Arsenal fans. That's what they sound like. But let's go ahead.
He really has been caught out, and we saw Haaland and De Bruyne just tear him and Gabriel to shreds. So I would have loved to have seen Ben White go to centre-back, maybe, again, a Trossard, or even put in Partey or somebody at right-back, just to kind of give them a bit more solidity and say, you know what, we aren't just going to be cavalier and gun-ho for the rest of the season. We can sit in and try and grind out and play a different way. I think that's probably the next step for them, right? Pragmatism. Even City do that at times and just control and manage games, and might not be at their best, but we saw it a few weeks ago. They won 1-0 away at Palace and just kind of just doing what they had to do, right, Andy? And Arsenal, I think they were just overwhelmed in that loss at City. And spoke to Aaron Ramsdale afterwards, and he said, you know, this is the level we want to get to, Man City, competing on all 4 fronts, get into that kind of level. And you know, can they ever actually get there? It's hard, right? I don't know if any other Premier League can get to the level City are at, but it's going to give it a good go, and it's still a very good season for Arsenal, all things considered. They've secured the Champions League spot. They haven't been in there for a few seasons, so it's not all doom and gloom for the game.
Same thing I said, chat. It's not. There's like a lot of positive shit to take. You know what I'm saying? For Arsenal, they haven't been to Champions League since like in 7 years, so this is a big win for them. They don't have to fucking win the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna fucking win. That's obvious. Like at this point. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a miracle and it happens, but 9 out of 10, they ain't going to win. But it's a big win for them because they haven't been to fucking, you know what I'm saying? They haven't qualified for the Champions League for 7 years. They haven't not. That means they haven't not finished anywhere top 4 for 7 fucking years. That's a big deal.
No, but has anybody ever been at the level that Manchester City are at right now? And of course, they had some struggles early in the season, and that's the only reason that there actually was a title race to this point of the season. And once they worked some things out, once they figured it out, and Pep has been masterful the last month or two, you know, and what obviously we give him credit.
He always has been. Pep Guardiola, genius. The whole season. Not the last fucking few games. No. The whole fucking season. Don't forget, He won the Premier League already. They are the current Champions League. I mean, they're the current.
It has always been.
They're the current. My camera died, chat.
How to get through those situations. And to Nick's point, you've got one of them right there in Jorginho that has been through it, and you don't turn to him. I didn't understand it at all.
Talking about Jorginho's former team, Nick, Chelsea, this goes from bad to worse for the Blues, right? I mean, there's talk of Pochettino coming in. Frank Lampard's lost, 5 straight games since he's come back in charge in all competitions. So can Poch, if it is him, can he solve the long-term issues that have cropped up at the club? And I guess what is the plan, because they've just signed pretty much everyone they can and chucked them all in the squad, and it's a right odd mess, isn't it, at Stamford Bridge right now?
Yes, but I think given the right hand, given someone who has massaged egos, given someone who has a full off season to get ready for it, I actually think there's a strong chance that Chelsea is very good next year. A lot of these guys that they bought are younger as well. And that doesn't mean that they're going to be Man City right away. It doesn't mean that they're going to be ahead of Liverpool when the new season starts. But right now, there's a lot of square pegs, and I don't want to call them round holes, but the square maybe the peg needs to be sanded down a little bit so it can fit a little neater. And there's guys that look, I want to find the right adjective so I'm not insulting. What a terrible hire Frank Lampard was. He comes in, and it's not like he strictly turned to the guys he knew. He did when he was under pressure, but like you're still seeing, I sent you guys a screen grab during the last game. There is so much talent and experience on that bench.
Yeah.
I just don't know what he's doing. Is he trying to curry favor with Todd Bowley by playing guys that, I can make this guy work for you? And if not, what's he trying to do not playing a guy like Mudryk, who's so much money was spent on him? I'm excited to see if Frank Lampard takes another job in the championship, which I don't think he necessarily will, but he's kind of been exposed recently. And I think the last 2 caretaker hires we've seen in the Premier League, in Stellini and Lampard, were uninspired, if not just abjectly bad ideas.
Yeah, really just kind of pandering towards the fan base a little bit to try and take some heat off them, and just total write-off this season in the end. And it could have been salvaged a little bit. You would think if Pochettino or someone else would have come in a few months ago and really kind of solved the situation and had some, into the summer, get some positive momentum heading into next season. But they're nowhere right now, and they're going to be starting from scratch, and it's going to be a lot to see them come back next season. But you're right, they've got a very talented squad. So all it takes is someone like Pochettino who's very clear in who he wants, what he wants from a style, and let's see if those Chelsea players play ball for him and kind of buy into that. Andy, prediction time. What's the key battles? What you're looking for, and who you're picking to win Arsenal against Chelsea?
Arsenal got to break the streak at this point, right? Like they got to get a win in this one. I'm looking at the Chelsea team that Lampard, as Nick is talking there, that Lampard picked against Brentford on Wednesday. Raheem Sterling up top with Conor Gallagher and N'Golo Kante behind, Mateo Kovacic and Enzo Fernandez. And so you've got 4 true central midfielders behind a winger playing striker with wingbacks and 3 center backs. There's no creativity whatsoever in the team from front all the way to the back. And so of course they're not going to create good scoring chances. They'll create a lot of long shots, and they'll try to get at you on the counter. They had 70% of possession in that game. They had 700 passes in that game, and they lost 2-0, and they were never close to scoring. They were never close to winning the game. And so just the lack of a plan, of any plan, the manager, maybe the owner, the sporting directors, I find it very hard to see what Nick said for next season, them bouncing back very quickly. So I see pain this weekend for Chelsea. Maybe not a blowout, because I think they are solid and they can be good in possession, but they're not going to create chances to score against Arsenal. So I'll say 2-0 Arsenal.
Nick, agree with all that?
I do, but because again, to double back on my own opinion a little bit, I think Chelsea is just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks, and that's not a recipe for beating Arsenal right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. I think it'll be a bit tougher than we think, probably just because it's a London derby and Chelsea will sit deep and frustrate them. But yeah, Arsenal will get back on track. And if I was them, I wouldn't be too despondent being battered by that Man City juggernaut and take a lot of the positives for the rest of the season. Can they still win the title? Of course they can. You never know, City, what can happen, but it looks very unlikely at this point, and it's still been a phenomenal season for Mikel Arteta's side. Okay, head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for all the latest.